Now, if I remember correctly, our good sis has a song that goes something like this. I know when you were little girls, you dreamt of being in my world. All right, don't forget it, don't forget it. Bow down. I'm the librarian, and I came to read. I guess you'll find out just a little bit later as to why that song just suddenly popped in my head when I was watching the very beginning of the Billboard Music Awards. I'm sure your minds have already connected the dots, but let's get into it. Y'all already know how we do it over here. I'm not talking about every single thing that happened. I'm talking about the things that jumped out at my spirit, at my soul, and that's just it. You're gonna have to deal. Now, one of the things that jumped out at me during this whole Billboard Awards situation is the fact that Kelly Clarkson seems like she would be really fun to hang around. Like, she was the host of these awards, and I don't know, like, she makes me want to go, like, hey, call her up and be like, hey sis, if I ever get sis number, like, hey sis, what's the tea? You want to go to a bar? Like, let's have 5 or 10 drinks and let's party it up. And honestly, you know that you're safe at the end of the night, because when they start doing karaoke, all you have to do is point to our good white vocal queen, our good sis, Miss Kelly Clarkson, and she'll blow us all away, just like she did with that medley of pop songs. You know, Billboard Music Awards and all these awards love to do a cute ass medley of all the pop songs that have been on the charts and shit, so that's exactly what she did. And her voice is cute, them stilettos was high, her body was snatched. I'm here for her. Like, I live for her. I'm not even going to make y'all wait any longer for this table stiff discussion. Miss Tokyo Drift took her ass on that stage. I mean, down to the whistles of this whole performance, if that's what you want to call it. I was surprised, honestly, that the whistles were on beat, but once I heard them whistles, I was like, sis, did I accidentally turn on Netflix or something? Like, did Beyonce's film accidentally start playing on my goddamn TV screen? Like, girl, what the hell's going on? Sis marched out here with this gentrified ass, old cotton, cloud colored ass mayonnaise. They called it Mayochella. Mayonnaise, watered down ranch dressing, paper mache, Elmer's glue, all types of mama's got the magic of Clorox bleach, unseasoned ass marching band? No ma'am! No ma'am! And then she came out here with the most underwhelming ass 1-2 step pump out with the tired ass silhouette. I said, sis, if I was Beyonce, I would be sending all types of cease and desist. You hear? Let's do it together. 1, 2, 3. Cease and desist. Now, y'all already know that I'm not really here for Tonka Tips, Tony Trips, Table Stiff, Taylor Swift. Y'all already know that I'm not here for her ass. But I was just like, wow, sis. I mean, first of all, it looked like you gathered up all the Power Rangers and encouraged them to vomit all over. I mean, from Care Bears to Teletubbies, you encouraged them to vomit all over the stage. It was colors all over the place. Like, goddamn, even I'm not that gay. You see what I'm saying? Even I'm not that gay. Y'all keep saying Beyonce did not invent marching bands, and I'm just like, sis, she obviously did. That's the first thing. Beyonce did invent the marching band, the whole concept and the idea that she invented the entire thing, okay? And then to see her invention, to just be watered down in such a, I'm about to call the police on these blacks way, it was just mind-boggling. I could talk for a whole video about this shit, but I was just like, okay, sis, you got these men coming down in the umbrellas and shit, and it's just like, all these lights, all this glitter, all this shit, and it still can't distract from the fact that your ass can't sing. Your ass can't sing! And even when the camera was all on her ass, she just comes across as the most corny motherfucker ever. But hey, that's her prerogative, and my prerogative is to make sure that I never see anything like what was just plastered on my television screen ever again. So LMA wins top R&B artist or something like that. Sis has been cranking out the R&B bops that, you know, put you in your feelings and shit. So I'm here for sis. As long as Jacquees stays far away from our good sis, we'll be right, we'll be okay. Hasley gave an amazing performance of, what is it called? Without Me. I was like, okay, girl, like what? I need to make sure that I get into Miss Hasley for real, because that was really cute. Sis was singing and doing all type of contemporary dance at the same time. I was like, okay, Miss Pixie Cut, give me everything that I need. Jonas Brothers, Cedric Harris set the stage on fire. Cake by the Ocean, woo woo woo, okay girl, next. Miss Charcoal Finger herself, Miss Ponytail, yes God, she is out here giving you guys 7 rings, looking like 2 Chainz Trap House with the moon in the back. I said, all right girl, you already know how it goes. We had these 7-inch pumps. If we talking about 7 rings, sis had on them 7-inch white pumps with the mini skirt. Y'all already know how it goes. And she twirled it around, did what she had to do, got off the stage, all right. It was a cute performance, but that was really about it. And then here comes Madonna and Maluma. Now, let me tell you something about Maluma. Maluma's ass is so goddamn fine. And the issue is that he understands, he knows that he is fine. And so we have no choice but to drool over, it doesn't matter where you watch the Billboard Awards, on the phone or on your TV, it doesn't matter, because you're gonna drool over the screen whenever he walks or talks, does anything. My homosexuality jumped out and it refused to jump back in. Now, Madonna was over here twirling around. Y'all already know how Madonna does. Sis gives us a cute ring around the rosy, pocket full of posies, and that's it. I was not super impressed by the two of them performing, but I was definitely impressed by, like the graphics and the staging and like the holograms and shit. I thought that shit was cool, and random people bursting into flower dust like we in Infinity War. I was like, all right girl, this is cute. But other than that, like shout out to the creative team who was behind all that, because that's about it. Also, Khalid performed that Nothing Feels Better Than This. I was like, okay sis, all right. I don't know, I feel like, I don't understand why when his songs come on, I be bopping, and when I'm blazed like hell, it sounds amazing, it just sounds cool. I'm just like, I want Khalid to be able to translate that to the stage. I don't know what it is. I don't know what we have to do to help sis get to a level where I can be extremely excited about his performances. But I don't know, I think something is there, but it's just not translating, sis. Like, but a lot of performers do this shit where they just walk around on the stage and have the dancers do the intense shit. It's just like, girl, I don't know. Maybe, like I said, I've been very mean to people. I'm trying to be more understanding of people and their artistic, developments and discovery and processes and shit, because I definitely understand how it feels to make something, art, music, whatever, writing, whatever it is. I understand that there's a whole process that goes behind it, but I'm just like, sis, some of these performances, I'm not excited about them hitting the stage. I don't know, girl. Like, I mean, he was walking, Nothing Feels Better Than This. I'm like, girl, are you sure? Like, are you sure that there's nothing else other than this that feels better than this? So I don't know why they were showing Terry Crews a lot in this Billboard Awards. I don't know, but we all know that the good sis Terry is known now for tap dancing, and it made a whole lot of sense because it seemed like, I said on Twitter, it seemed like he was going to be out here stomping grapes with them boots that he had on, and that 100-year-old ass leather couch built ass suit that he had on with that Hanes undershirt. It was, I don't know, girl, it was not really fitting my spirit. It was not rejuvenating my soul at all. Now, since people who look good though, let me tell you something. Cardi B's glam team, I said on Twitter, deserves the Infinity Stones. I don't know if y'all need to go find Poseidon's Trident. I don't know, like, girl, do we need to contact Zeus so that we can award Cardi B's glam team with a thunderbolt or something? Because sis, every time she got on that stage to accept all her goddamn awards, sis looked good, and it's no shade. I mean, no shade at all. Sis looked good. Now, it would not be Cardi if we did not see something happen after the awards. Now, Miss Cardi, apparently there was some picture going around that I think it was photoshopped, had her ass hanging out or some shit, her pussy hanging out or whatever. And she was just like, she went on Instagram to demonstrate to the world, to show the world what exactly the difference between her pussy and her ass. And that's all I'm gonna say, sis. I'm just like, Cardi, girl, you don't have to. It's okay, sis. It's okay, you don't have to. I mean, if you want to, girl, that's your prerogative. But you don't have to. It's cool. People gonna talk shit regardless. Let them talk shit, girl. Let them talk shit. I'm gonna talk shit. Girl, it's okay. You rich as hell. It doesn't even matter, girl. It's okay. All right? Now, someone else who also looked good, even though she did block me on Twitter for making fun of her vocals, Sierra. Sis, the moment that I saw sis step on that damn red carpet, I said, yes, God. Yes, God! Sis had, what did she have, like a choker on with a, and she was wearing black, right? With the slit. I say, oh my God, she looked so good. I was here for it, and I saw Baby Future. It was everything. Also, she performed, and I think her song's called Thinking About You or something like that. I do not like the song at all. I was here for the dance break. I was here for how sis looked and her energy and everything. just, you know, I'm very much a goodies type of girl when it comes to Ciara, very much a body party, old type of girl when it comes to Ciara. But I don't know, like I'm trying to accept people's artistry. Like I said, sis is in a new place. Sis, I mean, every time the camera turns on with her and Russell in the back, she's smiling. So I guess the music definitely represents what sis is going through. She's on top of the world and having the time of her life. And I mean, good for you, sis. Y'all already know that I Get My Life with Miss Kelly Clarkson. She went up there to perform Broken and Beautiful. She sounded cute. It was a very feel-good, encouraging, inspirational ass song. She looked sickening in that, I think it was like an off-the-shoulder pink thing that she had. I loved it. Every outfit that sis had on was cute. Sis is everything. I want to hang out with sis. Now let's talk about this Mariah Carey performance. I'm not gonna be too shady when it comes to this Mariah like icon thing that they had going on and this medley. I'm like, honestly, I expected Mariah to get up there and like not to hear not one note sung live at all, ever. Like I was expecting that microphone to be completely off. Of course there's sections where she, you know, used the lip sync girl. That's every artist in the game. But like I was genuinely happy, like happy as hell that I heard sis breathing on the mic. Like it didn't sound computer generated. I was like, oh shit, sis is out here singing, doing a cute little medley, all her little hits. I'm glad that sis is getting back her confidence to turn that mic on, because I was just like, sis, even if it sounds not like 1999, you know, like I just wanted that connection that, and she gave it to it. That big ass M in the middle of the stage, I got my life with that. I got my life with that. So yeah, of course, sis's vocals ain't perfect, but we been knew that. Either way, like I said, I'm so happy that she did not give us Control-Alt-Delete type of tees. I'm happy that she didn't give us USB drive type of tees. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy that she did not give us hard drive type of tees. What was even more iconic though was her speech and how I think her throwing that tissue was already, I think it's already gift and iconic. It's a meme already. She was just like, girl, I don't really think of myself as this huge ass icon that y'all do. Thank you so much. She thanked Billboard and she said that music was her way of survival. And we all know that sis has a thesaurus built ass pen when it comes to songwriting. So I was honestly happy. I be shading Mariah sometimes, I do shade her, but like this, and for it to be this icon award and the fact that she was singing live for most of her performance, I was happy that that happened at all, you know? So BTS, the K-pop kings, god damn, they came and they performed Boy With Love with Hasley, featuring Hasley. At first when she popped up, I was like, girl, who is that? And then I was like, oh, it's Hasley. I was excited to see the energy behind BTS performance from the crowd to the stage. It was amazing. I said on Twitter, I was like, girl, this was a successful crossover American / K-pop performance. Not many other labels and managers in the K-pop world can relate to this, because they tried, so many have tried and failed miserably. The way that y'all did CL, my girl, I could drag y'all for eons for how y'all did CL. But BTS went on there, performed, got my life. I tweeted, I was like, why do y'all have these kings in these Old Navy ass outfits, these JC Penney ass outfits, girl, if y'all don't get something together? But I think that sometimes these, you know, executives want to tone down the flashiness or honestly femininity of these idols when they come to America. But I'm just like, sis, keep it. That's part of the allure and pull when it comes to K-pop. Keep that shit in there. Don't be less flashy when you come over here. That's coming from my gay ass, but still, don't be less flashy. Give us everything that we want. But I was happy to see their asses on stage and happy to see how excited everyone was for that. Now, lastly, I want to talk about this Paula Abdul performance. I also said online, I was like, every time I see the good sis Paula perform, I can only think of Whitney Houston, what she said about her ass. I can only think of Miss Whitney whenever I see her ass. Sis came out here, gave us a cute ass lip sync performance for our goddamn lives. She was twirling around, being tossed around like ingredients at Subway when they're making your sandwich. I don't know, girl, she was twirling. And then when she was walking up, did y'all see how she tossed that hat? And that, who was that? Who is that woman face she tossed that hat into, girl? I know y'all know what I'm talking about. Miss Paula came out there in that leotard and said, I'm going to be walking up these bleachers, getting tossed out like his band practice. And that's it. So yeah, that's it. The Billboard Awards wasn't completely horrible and terrible, But as usual, it's very hard to keep me entertained, so I will definitely take that. But they weren't extremely horrible. The beginning though, I just put a badass taste in my goddamn mouth. Also, the way that y'all prevented Normani, my good sis Normani, from performing, we're just gonna have to fight at this point. I'm gonna have to take y'all to geometry class because it's about time for us to square up. On that note, let me know what you thought of the Billboard Music Awards this year. And I'm gonna go out and find anybody who can teach your faves anything from vocals to stage presence so that we all can finally have a good goddamn evening.